We will start third Roman first sum. Very important for 4 marker. Prove that 4nC2n divided by 2nCn 4nC2n divided by 2nCn equal to 1 into 3 into 5 into and so on 4n minus 1 by 1 into 3 into 5 into and so on 2n minus 1 whole square 1 into 3 into 5 into and so on 2n minus 1 whole square. This is what we have to prove. Very simple but important for 4 marker. Listen carefully. So the formula I am using here is NCR equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial. The formula using is NCR equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial, and n factorial equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into till 3 to 1. So these two formulae I am using to solve this sum. So very easy to get 4 marks. Listen, 4nC2n by 2nCn. I will write 4n. This is NCR formula. NCR equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial, and n factorial equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and so on till 3 into 2 into 1. So now come on. LHS. If I type, how can I write 4nC2n? 4nC2n I can write as n factorial means 4n factorial by n minus r. 4n minus 2n becomes 2n factorial into r factorial is 2n factorial divided by again 2nCn same n factorial by n minus r factorial 2n minus n factorial into r factorial means n factorial. Now this I will write like this: 4n factorial by 2n factorial whole square, 2n factorial into 2n factorial whole square into I will write reciprocal. This by I am writing it as into and making it as reciprocal. So n factorial into n factorial whole square by 2n factorial Now simplify that part. So how do we simplify? 4n factorial I can write it as 4n into 4n minus 1 into 4n minus 2 into 4n minus 3 into and so on till 3 into 2 into 1. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by this 4n factorial I will write it as 4n into 4n minus 1 into 4n minus 2 into and so on till 1 divided by this 2n factorial. This 2n factorial I will write as 2n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into and so on till 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 1 3 into 2 into 1 into this part as is n factorial whole square by 2n factorial whole square, n factorial whole square by 2n factorial whole square. So till this is power. Now 2n gets cancelled in 4n for 2 times and 2n minus 1 in 4n minus 2 for 2 times and so on. 3 gets cancelled in 6 for 2 times, 2 gets cancelled in 4 for 2 times, 1 gets cancelled in 2 for 2 times. So 2 into 2 into 2, alternate terms gets cancelled for 2 times. So becomes 2 power 2n. So this becomes 2 power 2n. Now this becomes 2 into 2 into alternate terms for 2 times. So becomes 2 power 2n into left out here is 4n minus 1 into 4n minus 3 into and so on till 3 into 1 5 into 3 into 1 odd terms are left and denominator every term gets cancelled, every term got cancelled. Now this part as this 2n factorial by 2n factorial whole square as is I'm writing. As is I'm writing. Now simplify this. So how do we simplify? Now coming to this is equal to 2 power 2n into 4n minus 1 into 4n minus 3 into 5 into 3 into 1 into coming to n factorial. N factorial I can write like n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into and so on till 3 into 2 into 1 divided by 2n factorial. 2n factorial I can write as 2n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into and so on 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 whole square. Now n gets cancelled for 2 times in 2n. Like n minus 1 gets cancelled in 2n minus 2 for 2 times. N minus 2 in 2n minus 4 for 2 times. And so on like this. Every alternate term again. Same. 3 gets cancelled in 6 for 2 times. 2 gets cancelled in 4 for 2 times. 1 gets cancelled in 2 for 2 times. So, same answer. So, 2 power 2n into 4n minus 1 into 4n minus 3 into and so on till 5 into 3 into 1 into coming to this numerator every term gets cancelled 1 divided by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 for n times. So 2 power n. 2n half times 2 get cancelled. This gets cancelled for 2 times. So 2 will appear for n times. So becomes 2 power n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 3 into and so on 5 into 3 into 1. Now whole square. Now 2n whole square becomes 2 power 2n. 2n whole square becomes 2 power 2n. So I can cancel this 2 power 2n. So becomes left out is 4n minus 1 into 4n minus 3 into and so on till 5 into 3 into 1 by 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 3 into and so on 5 into 3 into 1 is equal to RHS. Hence proved. If a set A has 12 elements, if a set A has 12 elements, means A1, A2, A3 and so on like A12, 12 elements set A is having. Now find the number of subsets of A containing 4 elements. This is the first bit. Containing 4 elements. Number of subsets of A containing 4 elements. And second bit is at least 3 elements. At least 3 elements. At least 3 elements. Third bit is at most 3 elements. At most 3 elements. There are 3 sums. Find the number of ways of subsets of A containing 4 elements. So how do you find subsets containing 4 elements? Subsets containing 4 elements means we are selecting any 4 like A1, A2, A3, A4 or A1, A5, A7, A8 like this. Any 4. We are selecting only exactly 4 elements. Exactly 4 elements from 12 elements. So you can select like this. How many you can form like this type of subsets? Means selecting 4 elements out of 12 elements gives you number of such selections. So selecting R things out of n things is NCR. We know that selecting R things out of n things is NCR. Now number of subsets of A, containing 4 elements equal to containing 4 elements equal to, just selecting 4 elements out of 12 elements is nothing but 12C4. So number of subsets we can form out of 12 elements containing 4 elements is 12C4. If you want to simplify that or leave it like that. 12C4 is the number of subsets, whatever will be the value of that. Next, number of subsets containing at least 3 elements. At least 3 elements means at the minimum 3 elements. At least 3 elements means minimum 3 elements. Least minimum 3 elements. So it contains 3 elements or 4 elements or 5 elements or 6 elements or the maximum 12 elements. Means number of subsets containing at least 3 elements. At least 3 elements equal to, at least 3 elements equal to, you can select 3 elements means 1C3 or means plus 4 elements means 1C4 or 5 elements 12C5 and so on till 12C12 is the maximum number of elements containing a subset. So maximum means taking all the elements is the last set. So you can form subset containing 3 elements in 12C3 ways, subset containing 4 elements in 12C4 ways, 5 elements in 12C5 ways, 6 elements in 12C6, 7 elements in 12C7 and so on till 12C12. So these are the subsets, number of subsets containing at least 3 elements, minimum 3 elements. So instead of writing all this, I can write this like this. Plus is sigma. Variable is this 3, 4, 5. So I will take R is equal to 3 to 12. Variable is varying from 3 to 12. So sigma R equal to 3 to 12. I can write this as 12CR. Sigma of 12CR R equal to 3 to 12. This is the number of subsets containing at least 3 elements. At least 3 elements. Next, in this third week, at most 3 elements is asked. In the third week, is asking at most 3 elements. At most means maximum 3. Means it should be maximum 3. Means it can be 0 or 1 or 2 or at the maximum, at the most 3 elements. Means if I am taking the same in reverse order, at least instead, at most. So at most 3 elements is nothing but can contain 0 elements, means empty sets. Only one empty set will be there, that is 12C0 plus subsets containing one element will be 12 subsets will get, that is 12C1. So selecting one element out of 12 elements is 12C1 base you can select. This total 12 subsets will get. A1 is one subset, A2 is one subset containing one element. Like containing 2 elements. So 12C2 I can select 12C2 base. There will be 12C2 subsets containing 2 elements. And 12C3 is subset containing 3 elements are 12C3 will be there. So adding all together gives you number of subsets containing 3 elements. Number of subsets containing 3 elements. So 12C0 plus 12C1 plus 12C2 plus 12C3.